Hey, hey, into the hay, my illustrious Passois snappers. Today is your slice of Yogatry. Today we'll be talking about the feeling of being numb, or pins and needles, or emptiness, or anything that you connotate with feeling numb. I want you guys to write something that resembles that emotion, and I want you guys to really dig deep and send it over to me, and I will highlight the best poem that I receive about being numb. So enjoy these clips and don't forget to feel. Love you guys. Keep writing right now.
I've always believed everyone is a little blind, unable to see past certain barriers within their mind, consumed by sight, yet they can't see beyond what they're trying to find within themselves. Trying to beat this daily grind, you don't want to be left behind, so you try to rewind the tape left unsigned by a younger you. I can no longer relate to my childhood version of humankind, living with feelings that still seem to remain undefined. I don't understand. It's like I'm an unlit candle wick, some kind of false-headed lying hypocrite, because I can't tell you what I feel. Everywhere I go, it's like I'm an extra fifth wheel. As a kid, my heart was filled with fire. My breath the tinder, my lungs the pyre. I was walking on a silver live wire. Tipping and tripping over intensities and subtleties, I felt things to the extreme. I feel no embarrassment. I feel no shame. I navigate my way via assumption, taking a shot at any physical indication of how I should pursue a reaction. Then I factor that in to determine my outward action, because otherwise I'm expressionless. Either that or I don't notice my expressions. After all, it doesn't make much of a difference. Regardless, lack of emotional acknowledgement is a hindrance. I've been told I'm insensitive. But is it terrible that I perceive everyone as hypersensitive? I don't get the big deal. What is everyone else experiencing that I can't seem to feel? I only know one thing is for certain. Love exists. Even if the people I care about can be written on a short list, I still say they have value. I know I love them, but I can't say I know why or how I do. What is this thing everyone knows that I never knew? I still haven't made this breakthrough, even if I've always wanted to. Empty room, dark corner, and a broken heart. This is me, fighting my faith with two wolves pulling me apart, killing me day by day before my life even starts. Stress, anxiety, and so much pressure are the only feelings which make my life even more fresher. I'm not looking for friends, parties, or any sort of pleasure, because people are just like vampires, so thirsty to suck my blood to the last drop, and then my life expires. Success, dreams, and goals. They say with them your life grows, without them your life never goes. But we're only human beings born with flaws. In the dark we suffer, and nobody ever knows. People, myself, and trust are the lessons I learned after a huge dust.
the lessons that I wish I knew before I lost myself. Responsibility, decisions, fear, and depression. How many times I have to feel like this to live my life with no passion. My chest is too weak now to handle it all. It's so dark inside, I can't even see my own soul. Expectations, exceptions, hopes, once everything falls. In the depth of my heart, I see nothing but a black hole. Freedom, overthinking, and loneliness. I wish I can stop these scary feelings, this emptiness. To have less nightmares, less pain, breaking my bones and destroying my brain. Faking, imagining, and forgetting. From this dark room I want to run, I'm threatened. I need neither your help nor your praying. Just ignore me like you always do, instead of faking you're saying. It's okay, I already know. Everyone is willing for his own way. Everyone needs to go.
When you prick a rainbow with a needle, what color does it bleed? For me, it bleeds black. Black is a lingering soot that clings to an oak tree after her father burns her body alive and writes her dead name in her eulogy. Black is the bruises that develop ripe on their skull when their mother used a strike to their heads as a means to swear off the curse of their reality. Black as the death that seeps into his irises when your tongue twists to diminish his existence with an "excuse me, miss." Black as the rupturing whimpers that gashed my mother's vocal cords when she found a rainbow-tinted pamphlet in the mailbox for the first time. Black as the shivers that ran up my receding spine the first time I finally answered her question. Black as that's some white people shit. Black is crossing out women from gender women's sexuality studies to give validity to a breath that I'm still unable to muster. Black is letting my friends call me girl because I fear being alone, and people who blink more than twice when explaining their identity to their loved ones often lead lonely lives. Black is hoping that I eventually die alone so as not to burden the pardon with the inconvenient complexities of my existence. Black is never actually having it in me to commit suicide. Black is learning how to pronounce the word attempted in 3 different languages. Black is hoping the police do me a favor like they did Jamar. Black, like, why the fuck would you say that? That's some white people shit. Black is a cinder that accumulated in my palms when I burned a pride flag for the first time. Black is I wishing I was that pride flag. Black is, why you always on that death shit? That's some white people shit. Sometimes I prick my own skin to see if I bleed in black. But my blood flows as red as the fury in my mother's eyes when I stopped denying who I was. Yet I can't quite get it in me to stop pricking at my own skin.
Anxiety has made me numb. I don't even know if that makes sense, or for a minute I'm just being dumb. I really hope I'm making sense, for this feeling makes no sense. This weakening of my whole body, this crumbling feeling I feel. Numb, numb. Numb is the only word that comes to mind. Trying hard to breathe and be fine. Someone pinch me and increase my pulse. For this haze I am living in is false. It is not peace. It does not give me ease. Low blood pressure they call it, the kind you rarely see. The danger zone before final sleep, and now I can't sleep. Not now. So this numbness has to go, but how? How can I stop myself from crumbling under the weight of this heavy feeling? How can I escape? I'm numb to the pain. The harsh words don't get to me, not again. Some might call it control, but really it's losing control. This inability to stop the crumbling, this lack of will to keep moving, it's not all rosy.